We is live, man. We about to cover this Allen Boy story, man. Allen Boy, Atlanta legend, got his wings. R.I.P. Allen Boy, man. Shouts out to the city, man. Hope y'all doing good in here tonight, man. Waiting on everybody to get on the meet right quick, man. While we doing that, take out twin.
I need all imaginary players, smackers, trappers, rappers, pimps, report to the front. And if you hide 500 degrees, sit them down to fireman. Same way that Dove should be sitting behind that wire, man. So ain't you both tired then? Drunk nights screaming on the mics, turn these boys to choir men. A loose lip is the same shit as a Judas kiss. On the cheek, the crack of their ass, know where your lips have been. And don't you panic, control or expose the damage. Check the distance from the YouTube facade. Tell us who do you sit with. And Ethernet, you stay connected to some faulty business. Disconnect for a minute, cause I hate to witness tattletale all in them trenches. So pull they wrenches, I got them flinching. I'm throwing shit at the wall and they ass clenching. He chugged the whole bottle, hate he had to play the role. Whole models use runways for sad hoes. Punt that shit to Notre Dame and make his back hunch. Spineless creatures get stepped on, that's a loud crunch. It ain't his boxes, it's his panties that's in a bunch. Response delayed because my man needed early lunch. He ate me quicker than a Snicker when the manager come. Wavy, you don't understand, you never managed you one. A bitch or a job, let's be real, you never handled you one. He on his Kanye shit, that's a manic little one. And back to mine, I never thought I'd have a thug for a son. Running the streets of BR with a Tommy little gun. Sadly, that's the hill you figured that you had to become. You and Wavy got no motion, y'all some mannequin sons. So keep on screaming and hollering, I'm the villain. Cause every great mother gets hate from all her children. And who's competing? I'm the reason they race. Brushing shoulders with who I want, the only smut on my name. Like you, I really been in this game. Unlike you, I never backstab a brother just to sit with the game. I'm ahead of my time, you behind on the clock. Lame paranoid about the door, but didn't change out the locks. And you know what? That's why I dropped. To show you boys that take a woman that can control the stove when it's hot.
Man, that was one of the Twin KT new songs, man. Shouts out to the
Oh
Queen. We got
man.
Stan G in the building.
Yeah, I had to drop on TikTok first, bro. It's crazy, man. But Allen Boy, man, you know.
Your mic went out, Stan G. Your mic went out. Your mic went out, bro. Can y'all hear Stan G?
Game. Unlike you, I never back.
Can y'all hear Stan G? What's up, big boy? Can you hear Stan G?
No, I can't.
Stan G, your mic went out. Draw Stan G off the stage, man. Stan G, you muted your mic up or something. I don't know what happened, bro. You were talking, then all of a sudden the sound went out. What's up, big boy, man? What the business is, man?
Man, just cooling, man. Trying to get this
Hey,
content,
Red
man.
Bull. Hey, Red Bull Princess. Appreciate you stopping by, baby girl. Appreciate you stopping by. Hey, Red Bull, I'm glad you're here. I wanted to ask you a question. Do you got a Red Bull contract? I be checking you out. Do you got a Red Bull contract? So let's just get right into this. While she typing on that, let's get right into the Allen Boy news, man. Atlanta legend Allen Boy has passed away, man. And that's sad, man. Say, man, born in '84, man, about 42 years old. What you think about it, big boy?
Man, that's another fallen soldier, man. Shit is sad, man. But shit, at the same time, it's life too, man.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy, man. Allen Boy, another fallen soldier. Caught in the gangster matrix, but I don't think it was the Gangster Matrix this time, big boy. I don't think this was the Gangster Matrix this time, man.
No, me either, man. Shit. Prayers to the family out there, man, and everybody that loved ones, man.
For real, for real. What Martaz at? Hey, Martaz, hit the link, man. Martaz said he got to park and stuff. He was in traffic right now, so he got to park and stuff and get situated.
Yeah, what happened to Stan G?
I don't know what happened to Stan G, man. Let me run over to my page right quick and so I can drop the link on my page too. I dropped it on your page. Let me drop it right here right quick for these people, man. Drop the link on so they can pop out right quick, man. Yeah, man. We got breaking news today, man. Atlanta legend, rapper, Duct Tape Entertainment, Alley Boy has passed away, man. Alley Boy done got in wings and got up out of here, man. Salute the Alley Boy, man. One of them real guys from the city, man. One of them real guys from the city, man. Shouts out to Alley Boy, man. Damn, man, that's crazy, man. That's absolutely crazy, man.
So when did it happen? The day or last night?
I'm not sure. It had to happen. You know what I'm saying?
4 days
Late
this morning?
last night, early morning type. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can hear you now, Stan G.
Oh man. It's cold, bro.
Man, we got the Memphis Connect in the building, Stan G. What's up, Stan? How you feeling, man?
To keep it real, I'm tired, bro.
You was one of the last few people to talk to Alley Boy on the internet type. You know what I'm saying?
I was one of the last people who talked to Alley Boy, bro. And they keep it real, bro. Sometimes, man, it ain't even about the pills, bro. It's sometimes, man, it's depression what these folks really feel, bro. Folks run to a substance sometimes just to hear that pain. You know what I'm saying? And man, me seeing how Alley Boy was really like his last few weeks, his last few months or whatever, you could tell he had a joy about himself. You know what I'm saying? And him and Big Bank, they ain't even see eye to eye. You know what I'm saying, first. But he went and got on Big Bank's show, bro. And that made Alley Boy happy. He was feeling in his zone on that show, bro. Who knew that was gonna be one of his last shows, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he patched it up, and then he finally get to sit at that table. See, a lot of folks in Atlanta was looking at Big Bang like he ain't really mess with his own people in Atlanta. But when I seen Alley Boy up there with him, bro, I said, okay, that's how brothers supposed to rock, bro. That's how they supposed to rock, bro. And Alley Boy always wanted Big Bang as a big brother. You can see it. You can see it. You know what I'm saying? He always wanted Big Bang to look at him like one of the Lord's soldiers, bro.
Right.
That's what was going on, bro. That's what was going on. He finally made peace with the world. When he first hit, we got into it or whatever, and I hit him up. First thing he said, bro, I sent you my number. He wanted to talk to me, bro. He wanted to talk to me and show me love, bro. And that's what I don't like about the guy. Sometimes the world might look at it one type of way, but I knew exactly what Alley Boy was trying to say, man. I knew exactly what he was trying to say. It's all love coming from my way. I told Alley Boy some things in my back channel, and you know, I might show it, you know what I'm saying? I was teaching him the game, you know what I'm saying? And he respected it. And he really went, he stood firm on that business. And really, when I was finna go out there and do the Big Bang show, me and Alley Boy were gonna lock in again. You know what I'm talking about? Because the world will think one thing, but really there's something else behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Alley Boy one of them type of kids, man, they really, you know what I'm saying, seen Memphis and shout out to everybody in Memphis. Everybody in Memphis knew Alley Boy. You know what I'm talking about? He really went through trials and tribulation in his life. His career was up and down, but he stood firm as a soldier, bro. Alley Boy stood firm as a soldier, so I had to respect that man, bro. You can't neglect that man, bro. If you don't say who the realest from me, from Atlanta, bro, we ain't gonna get to no Gucci, man. We gonna get to Alley Boy, man. Trouble, bro. Trouble them, bro. Duct tape, man, bro. Duct tape. Them the niggas who really was the niggas, bro. Everybody else just moved to Atlanta and took over their little section, bro. Them niggas were firm, stomped down Atlanta cats, bro. As far as the group go. Now I ain't
Right,
gonna,
right.
it's a lot of other cats out there, but them boys were one of them. They been standing on the game for a long time, bro. For a long time, and he finally got his just due and set his game down properly on Big Bank Show, man. Big Bank, hold your head, bro. Hold your
Man,
head, Big Bank.
shouts out to Big Bank, man. Shouts out to Big Bank for doing the interview with Alley Boy. Like you say, he had been doing a lot of out of towners and stuff, and it was refreshing to see him really pick up, you know what I'm saying, to see the flag and start rocking like that. Even though Alley Boy didn't have no new music or nothing out, he's still a voice that need to be heard.
Mm-hmm. He was coming back with it. He made peace with what's that young dude name? Futuristic. What futuristic name? The futuristic young LA. He you
Young
know
LA, yeah.
situation had popped off. Man, he came back together and really man put that behind them, bro. Don't folks put that behind them. Alley Boy gonna go to heaven, fool. I seen him doing all this. I ain't know why he was so adamant about fixing them relationships, bro. But he did that before he left, bro. He showed everybody some love, bro.
Right, right. Cause he let it known that y'all had to disagree me, but it ain't gotta go no further than that. Like y'all could really talk about it, chop it up, pop your shit. But you know what I'm saying? Then you start trying to show him the internet game on the back end.
Exactly. But he even with Young LA, he did the same thing. He said Young LA, but he made sure this year he showed Young LA love. Last year he showed Young LA love. Man, salute to Alley Boy, bro.
Man, I could tell this is bothering you, Stan G, with you being one of the last few people to talk to bro on the internet, man. That's crazy, bro.
It ain't just him though, bro. And it's crazy. Alley Boy, man. Man, the other young kid from Atlanta. Um,
Who trouble?
no, not Trouble, but the one who got knocked out. Who used to be around OG Double D. Um, man, it's so many of these kids, man. Who used to be around Kevin Gates, BWA.
Right, right, right. So many of them falling victim to the streets, man, at an early age. Man, these folks supposed to be growing old, to be 70 and 80 years old, man. Why are
Mm-hmm.
we losing so many guys, man, so early, Stan?
Man, cause you gotta serve your purpose. When you done serving your purpose on her, you gotta go serve another purpose somewhere else, man. That's what it's starting to look like. That's what it really
Okay,
starting to look like. The Attaboy served his purpose. He put it down strong. He did what he had to do for the game. And now, the big Lord need him. Shit more than we need him right now. That's what it's looking like.
okay.
That's what it's looking like,
Man,
bro.
R.I.P. Alley Boy, man. Duct Tape Entertainment, real West Side Stomper, man. Real West Side Stomper from the city, man.
Yeah. And he was adamant about that. When he said, Stan G, when you know me from being from Atlanta, bro, who told you that? He really Atlanta bound, man. He letting it be known.
Oh,
You know what I'm
because,
saying?
yeah,
Like, he
they had
loved
tried to
this
put some
city.
dirt on his name and say he was from
He
Columbus or something.
loved it. He loved Atlanta, bro. I was
Right,
right
because he
there
was
playing
messing,
with him. I
he
knew he
was
was.
messing with some dudes from Columbus. And they
Yeah,
tried
I was
right.
just playing with him,
Okay.
just fucking with him like, man, you from Columbus, bro. You know, I'm knowing his whole rip and how he's stepping is Atlanta bound. I'm knowing it.
Right.
So,
Right.
you know, you gonna play with a nigga, see what it is, you know what I'm talking about. But if he showed his heart, but Attaboy really wasn't going all out, gonna crash out about, you know what I'm saying, stands in Attaboy. Nah, it wasn't gonna be nothing like that. You know, he know how like the guy ain't go. He know how I get down. But at the same time, it wasn't never no bloodshed behind nothing we had going on. Cause it wasn't no blood when we seen each other, bro. And this how I gotta
Right.
be. Some we
He
gotta
just
push
want
past petty.
right. He wanted to pop out and correct the record and pop his shit. That's all.
And I respect it. I respect it
Mm-hmm.
as a man. That's how men do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us
Right.
can't do it on a level like that because they hold grudges too long, man. You never know when it's your last day, though. You can't like these folks gotta stop holding these grudges, bro. Cause if you really real and you really know you got love for a person, bro, all them grudges go out the window. For
Right.
real, for
Right.
real. Me and Attaboy did over 10,000 views just last month. You know what I'm talking about? Quick fast on just us showing the world Memphis to Atlanta. Memphis to Atlanta
Okay.
always make things big, bro. You know what I'm talking about? A collaboration, Memphis to Atlanta, Gucci Mane and Yo Gotti, Memphis to Atlanta, Gucci Mane and Young Dog, Memphis to Atlanta. It always been big. Always. So I knew what I was doing when I was mixing in with the Atlanta boys, even when I went out there. I said, man, I'm gonna blow up out here. This gonna be one of my second homes, bro. For real, for real. And the guy showed me love out there, man. For real, for real. So y'all know what it is, bro. Another fallen soldier, bro.
Man, shouts out to Big Bank for getting that interview, man. For real, for real.
Yeah, he got
You
this
know.
job on the last interviews, and me and Attaboy, we got some content. This on the jump from last month. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, that's crazy, bro. I talked to. That's another fallen soldier that I was honored to talk to before he passed away, bro. In front of the world, bro. In front
Okay.
of the world, bro. And there's love to me, bro. There's real love, bro. For real, bro. Cause everybody don't get a chance to shake these folks' hands and and be in a position to even listen on the other end of the phone.
Right, right.
For real, bro. So man, this is crazy. It's a bittersweet thing though, bro. It's a bittersweet
Right.
thing,
Right.
bro.
I can see how they really affecting you being one of the last people to actually pop it with him. You
It's
know what I'm
scary
saying?
kind of, bro. It's kind of scary, bro. Cause it's like I'm talking to all these people. I don't want to let person talk to some of all these people, bro. You know what I'm talking about? From the Jerry Springers to all these folks, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but it's real though. I think it's meant for me to tell these folks stories because I'm gonna tell it right. It's meant
Okay.
for me to be in this position, bro. It's really
Right.
meant for me. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the playing I do and all that, when it gets serious, it gets serious. I'm gonna tell these folks stories right. I ain't gonna take nothing away from them. None at all. I ain't never been that type of nigga. You know what I'm talking about? To take something away from these boys. I'm room for these boys. You know what I'm talking about? On every level. On every level, bro. But I ain't see Attaboy leaving like that. I ain't see Trub leaving like that. Duct tape, man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Duct tape, man. Duct tape for life, bro. Just like my guy Big Bank said, duct tape for life, man. Oh my. Peter Attaboy.
Man, for real, man. For real, man. Attaboy, one of them guys, man. He really showed the world, you know what I'm saying, what a street nigga from Atlanta really look like. You know what I'm saying? How they move, how they think. You know, he never did really take off in the industry, you know, like Tip and Deezy, Gucci, and Luda, you know, and become an A-list celebrity, but he definitely had the streets on lock, man. He definitely had the streets on lock, man. He moved
Oh,
like he was
so he did.
supposed to,
For sure he had the streets on lock. For sure he
you
did.
know. He definitely moved like he was supposed to when when they had the big thing in the city where the duct tape, Alley Boy came out and said it's a no-fly zone now. Well, he was sick of the promoters coming in town that wasn't from the city and promoting, getting people that weren't from the city to do shows and club events and stuff. And these clubs and these show events, in people's neighborhoods. And you got local artists in them hoods that been repping for them hoods. And they ain't even on the cards and stuff. So Alley Boy was like, he stood up for the city at the time. He stood up for the city at the time, man. And spoke on that. You know what I mean? He spoke on that for real. So shouts out to Alley Boy for that, man. He had his little situation with Tip. Him and T.I. had got into a little situation. He felt like Tip wasn't doing what, he thought Tip should do as far as bringing more people from the city, in the game and giving niggas from the city a chance. And he spoke on that also, Alley Boy was a real one, man. He always spoke his mind, man. He always spoke his mind. This last go round, he is actually on there talking about the Gucci Mane situation. He spoke on that, and that went viral.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this a big loss for the city, man. To lose somebody like Alley Boy. He wasn't doing nothing but getting better and better, on the internet. He was getting better and better at it.
Mm-hmm.
He sat down with Big Bank. That was a good interview. That's going down in history right there. One of the last interviews.
That was his last interview at that, though. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
How could you go out like this so major? He went out so major, bro. Like it's like he was waiting on that interview before he threw the tools up. It's like he was waiting on that chance to breathe again, bro. That was his chance to breathe again, telling folks his real feelings about this shit, man. Cause he wanted to stand up for Atlanta one more time before he left this shit, bro. That's why he took Gucci's side, just cause he ride with Atlanta, bro. He wanted to stand up one more time for Atlanta before he left this shit, bro. And I see what was going on, bro. It all makes sense now. Man.
Right, you saw it for what it was. He was standing up for the city one more time.
For real, before he left about this, bro. He did what he had to do, man. That's a real Atlanta nigga, man. When I think about Atlanta, I'm thinking about Alley Boy. We throwing up the A for Alley Boy now.
Okay.
For real, man. I'm forever rocking with the A just because of Alley Boy.
See, because a lot of people caught backlash for standing up for Gucci right now.
Exactly. He the first person who did it, bro. He like a Stan G. I'm gonna keep it real, man. He the first person who did it. Everybody else scared to stand up for Gucci. Instead of Alley Boy, man. Let's keep it real, bro. I'm sick of these niggas playing real. Alley Boy was the real, bro. He was there. Other than my guy Ola Run, free Ola Run. Alley Boy was the real deal, bro. He was the real deal, bro. I'm sick of it, man.
Right, everybody else playing politics. Alley Boy really just stood in that paint.
For real. Stood up in that paint, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go through trials and tribulations and things, and they fight demons. We all live. But when you can really stand up for somebody else other than yourself, man, they make you too real. They'll make you too real, bro.
Right. What up, Twan Wilson? What up, the kid in the building, man? Big gang shit, man.
Man, for real, man.
Man, legend passed away today, man. Atlanta legend. Alley Boy, Duct Tape Entertainment.
For real, bro. Alley.
So look, Stan, you was talking about some things with him on the back end about how to do this internet move. What was one of the things you were trying to tell him though? Like,
all this shit promotion, bro.
okay,
I'm gonna share that part with you, man. I told him, man, for sure, all this shit promotion. Matter of fact, I'm finna go see what's up on everything right now. Attaboy, one of a kind, man. One of a kind, man. For real,
and you
for
were
real.
telling him that it's all promotion. Don't get in your feelings about it. Don't be crying. It's promotion, bro.
Yeah, man. It's promotion when you said it done, or at least look at it that way.
Look at it that way. They're right. They're right.
For real, for real. Cause in the day you could be gone, bro. And we ain't just talking about a song, bro.
Okay, so you're looking for a new credit card, but you know.
Right, and you can capitalize off of it if you understand that it's all promotion.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro.
Right. That's crazy, man. Cause I like shouts out to Martine, man. I seen Martine in the chat earlier, and people sending me screenshots like what happened to Attaboy. I'm like, what? And you know, I'm getting ready for my show because we got the On Move podcast this morning. We about to break down the Nolan Wells case, but this hit the board so fast and so hard, man.
Me and Attaboy, we had our back and forth in the game, but we always knew it was all love in the DM. Attaboy, now, vet, man. Let me go and take my head off of it, man. Attaboy was Attaboy. A real Attaboy. Over now. See, thing about it, I never keep a man when they down. Cause he was real on and off the time. Real talk. Attaboy had a good spirit. He just did the big bang. Him and Big Bang finally patched up everything. And it was all love. It was all love. He hit my DMs up. It was all love. He found peace within himself. But I can't say he wasn't going through depression because he been in the game so long. And sometimes you feel like you finally hit your plateau in the game. And that's how Attaboy was really, feeling in so many type of ways. But let's keep it real. Attaboy pulled duct tape is one of the realest movements Atlanta probably could have been pushing with, man. One of the realest movements. Straight from the street, straight from the slums. Damn, my John went out on the nigga.
Damn, man, that's crazy, man. That's a good video, Stan G. What that's on Instagram already?
Yup, that's what I read on Instagram.
Damn, man. So yeah, y'all getting the breaking news. Animal Studio TV. Attaboy, Duct Tape Entertainment had passed away. Atlanta legend. We can't keep losing the guys, man. We can't keep losing the guys, man. That's why it's so important for us to really, be out here taking care of ourselves, doing the right thing. Because, you already got everything that come with the streets. But then you still in their physical body too, though. So you got to make sure that you staying on top of that also, man. Sad, man. Sad, man. Another soldier down, man. Another soldier down, man. We
We must celebrate each other while we're here. You don't know we're gonna be gone.
Right, definitely.
For real.
Man, all the warning signs be there, and you gotta be paying attention to everything, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be eating properly. You gotta, I know you got your party going on and stuff, but you gotta limit your party too. You gotta watch how much you party and watch what you're partying with.
Man, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So, this a wake up call, man. This a wake up call.
It's a real wake up call, bro.
Little bro was 42 years old. OG, but still, we trying to make it to 100 out there, big. You understand me? We trying to make it to 100 out here, man.
For
Man.
real,
Shouts out to Alabama, man. Shouts out to Alabama,
man. For real, they're gonna hurt a whole lot of people, bro. They're gonna hurt a whole lot of people, bro. I'm talking about on all types of levels, bro.
Right. Because his voice was so big, man, as far as he stood on business, he called it out. He didn't play both sides. And, if you were right, you were right. If you were wrong, you were wrong. But he loved the city, though. He loved Atlanta, man. And he was riding with the city, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't have to come out and say nothing about the Gucci Mane situation. Because everybody want to be, talking crazy. And he came out and stood on business, man. Like, man, what else the man supposed to do? The man did what he supposed to did, man. And he wasn't about to call him no rat for doing it. He stood on that. That was his take on it, and that what he was standing on.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we get a lot of pressure, and everybody want to, make you go with what they got going on. But Allie wasn't on that. He wasn't on that. He come from the old law. He was under the old.
That nigga came in this shit a G. He left out this shit a G. Just like I said about Pooh Shiesty, he real when he still Allie Boy did it too, nigga. He did it too. You know what I'm saying? He lived by the code that he really stood up for. Just on the street level, on Atlanta level, on a duct tape level, he ain't never switch up. We ain't never get a chance to see Allie Boy switch up. Never.
Right.
So he never was gonna switch up, bro. Out of everybody, you know what I'm saying? He stayed firm on what he believed. He did it on a bigger scale, man. On a major scale. You can't knock nobody like that.
Come on, John Wicky. I thought you were my partner, Wicky with the blicky. Shouts out to the chat, man. What up, Twan? What up, home? Man, we over here breaking down the Allie Boy situation, man. It's a tough day for the industry, man. We lost another soldier, man.
Lost another soldier, man. For real.
Damn, man. Because I didn't want to believe it, man. Monetize had put it in the chat earlier, and I did not want to believe it, man. You know what I'm saying? We did everything we could do to confirm the story before we went with it. Because I was not trying to put it on the board if it wasn't true. I was hoping it was just an internet rumor, bro. But then once I started calling, you know what I'm saying? Once I called to the city and started talking to my brother and my people, man, I already knew what the move was. Just because the way they were talking and responding to me. Everybody had the same move. Like, hold on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause they already know me. You know, I'm on YouTube and I run my mouth. So they already know. You know what I'm saying? Not to talk to me about nothing unless they got the okay to say the shit. So they already know I'm gonna say whatever they tell me I'm saying. So that's why I'm trying to figure out who is Candy. Now we had a phone call earlier and they were saying that it wasn't no who is Candy, it's what is Candy. But I thought he was saying who is Candy. He was telling me about some lady named Candy. So we're gonna have to get into the bottom of this, man. You know what I'm saying? They called in and they were saying that other boy was sick. And I was like, damn, how long you been sick or how he got sick? So you know he got sick from candy. That's what I thought he said. And you know, people who listen to the call thought he said something else. What is candy? You know, like, I don't know. But I thought he was saying Candy was a person. So that when Marty popped up, I asked him who is Candy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. We're gonna get the story, man. This is early. Like I tell y'all, when these stories first break, they be the fog of war. You know what I'm saying? We get the information and it changes.
Yeah, y'all still can hear me? Y'all still can hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah. We can still hear.
Oh yeah, we gonna rock out today over here, bro, because we need Atlanta in the building, bro. If anybody listen to this right now, hit that like. Well, how many folks we got up in the building?
About 900.
Okay, we got 900 people in the building, Jack. Hey, everybody hit that like button, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's how we popping it, man. We're going to pop it over here. And man, matter of fact, man, another 15 minutes, man, I want everybody to tell me, man, what's the last thing you remember about Alley Boy? What's the last thing you remember about Alley Boy? What's the last thing you remember about Alley Boy, Ted? I mean, yeah, what's the last thing you remember about Alley Boy?
Man, the last two things I remember, man, was you and him, you know what I'm saying, basically, you know what I'm saying, reconciling y'all differences, understanding it was just you trying to
Giving them
show
bro
him
good
that
entertainment, Atlanta and mental entertainment. That's what we did for the people.
For
We did
real,
give the people a great show. We gave the people a great show, and we were talking in the background. Y'all think Stanzy be playing? I don't usually do this right here, but let me find my guy Alley Boy, man. Cause me and my
And
guy
then,
Alley Boy, we was really in the alley, boy. For real, man. Shout out to Alley Boy. You know what I'm saying? We were really in the alley, boy. We really was out there, you know, seeing each other on a real deal level. And it was a mutual respect. That's what I'm gonna say. It was a mutual respect, man. And this how it go. This how it go, man. Sometimes that's all that you need, man. Just a mutual respect.
right.
For real, for real.
And then the Big Bang interview. I remember the Big Bang interview, man, because that was one of my, you know, I felt the same way Alley Boy felt like, damn, Bang, you interviewing everybody from, you know, Kingdom Come. Put the city on the map, though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and I thought that was gonna be the next move, you know, get Alley in there and, you know, give him his flowers, like you say. Give him his flower, man. That's what I looked at that interview as. Big Bang giving Alley Boy his flowers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, respecting the fact that he a voice from the city. It ain't about the record sales. You know what I'm saying? He a voice from the city, man. You know what I mean? So for him to come and speak out on the Gucci Man thing, he showed how powerful his voice is because he just made a little post and it just took off.
For real, man. They just took out. It me and Alley Boy right there talking in the Wilson line, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just letting nigga know, bro. This shit all, you know, it gonna be what it gonna be, but you know,
Right.
it's crazy. It's crazy, man.
And you one of the last people to pop it with him.
Man, for
Man, I
real.
noticed, you know. So when you first heard the news, what you were thinking, Stan G?
Man, it was the first thing that popped up my phone. I said, man, let me go see you on the internet. Y'all room was open. I was like, y'all didn't hear about the situation. You were like, no, I kind of wanted to believe it. I wanted to believe it was fake. Until you told me you heard
Right,
about it too. I said, hold on, man. You heard about it.
right. We
I'm
heard
seeing
it,
it.
but I didn't get no this what happened, that what happened, and it wasn't on no big platform. But I heard it from the streets though. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I heard it from the streets. So I already knew it was something going on because it wasn't on the internet. This street nigga popping up saying this shit. Like I say, Marta popped up and put it on the board. You know what I mean?
Applying could hurt your credit
Then
score.
when I called to the city, everybody was, trying to track down what happened. And people were saying, well, this happened, but I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Then Real still pop up and confirm me. But, he got information that he wasn't allowed to say. People gave him information off the record. Just to let him know that it really is, some bad news, but don't say this right now or whatever. But still know what's going on, man. And then, like I say, when Chop popped up, my partner Chopper, and Chopper told you what was going on for real. You know what I'm saying? Chopper told you what was going on for real. And these people that really locked in, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real now, these people that really locked in, you know what I mean? Chopper is
Mm-hmm.
definitely one of them guys, man, from the city, man. I mean, he from my section too. He from my block. Ford in the industry, man. Shouts out to FIB, man. Yeah, Chopper from my block, man. He really one of them guys. So when I called him, I already knew he knew what was going on. So he CTE too. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew Chopper knew what the move was. I was just hoping he answered the phone though, cause he ain't in the city right now. And he sure picked up and you heard him. You heard him.
Picked up
He
and
really
whooped the
didn't want
wall.
to get out the phone. I'm like, man, I'm on the live feed, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Chop ready to talk, man. We about to chop it up. For real. But I ain't want to just put it all out there because Chop, you know what I'm saying? Real nigga from the city. He ain't about to hold no punch. He gonna tell you what he gonna tell you. And I just didn't want to have all that come across the airway like that, man. So that's why I just...
Big Bang had that boy lit again.
Right.
Man. Then what
Mm-hmm.
I just pulled Big Bang up in the video I just did. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna go up there and I gotta sit down and really speak my piece, man. For real. And it's crazy because I hear the journal. I supposed to went last week. I hear the journal talk ugly money yesterday about Alley Boy. I said Alley Boy said I can't even come. We were laughing about this shit just yesterday.
Right.
Yeah, bro. That's the crazy thing about this shit. And then I wait
That's Alley Boy move though. He gonna off the real when he get into it. That way he gonna tell you can't come to it now. Off the
He holding the fort
real.
down, bro. And I respect it about him. And Big Bang was gonna holler at the nigga. We were gonna click and lock in like that. You know what I'm talking about? J
Mm-hmm.
Cub, Big Bang looking at me like, okay, you your own man, he's own man, but I want to sit down with you though. You know what I'm talking about? See,
Right.
Big
See,
Bang
Alley
could.
say that so you'll know that when you come through there, you got to holler at him. That's why he say that. They let you
Exactly.
know that when you come through the city, you gotta holler at him. Especially if y'all got any kind of dealings and he done said something, he let you know you gotta holler at him. Cause you come around here sneaking and geeking, they gonna push up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna push up. So that's why he say, you know what I'm saying? Man, shouts out to Alley Boy, man, for real. Shouts out to Alley Boy, man.
Shit, wow, boy.
Duct Tape Entertainment, the mall.
The mob, man.
Duct Tape, the mall, man. Shouts out to them boys, man. Cause see, people didn't understand, like, Duct Tape, like they thought it was just, rap music. Nah, man, them folk really, yeah. Yeah, them folk really like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was an entertainment component to it, cause they did have a record label, but in the streets, it was really Duct Tape for real. You know what I mean? Like the mall for real. But they did have the record. They did have the record being in the label too, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they moved. And Ella was the voice of the shit, man. He was the face of it. You know what I'm saying? Real about shit, man.
Man,
Real
that's
about shit,
crazy.
man.
All these Atlanta niggas, bro. I be
And
locked in.
see, that crazy because like Trouble, right when Trouble had his accident or whatever, Trouble was just about to blow back up again. Then you see Alabama talking to you, going on Big Bang Show. He was about to blow up again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Cause talking to you and then going on Big Bang Show, all that's the alley-oop.
Exactly.
All that's the
Exactly.
alley-oop, man. Like you were
Mm-hmm.
telling me, the promotion and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you
Yeah.
done got your name tied with Jazzy Faye. You gotta make sure you, man, when you go to Atlanta and talk to the Big Bank, you gotta address the Jazzy Faye situation too.
Mm-hmm. I gotta do that. I gotta do that, man.
Cause Jazzy Faye really Jazzy Faye, he don't got he ain't got no real imprint on the internet right now like that. I
Mm-mm.
mean, he is who he is because he done did what he did for the industry. Been in the game for a long time, putting it down. But the internet game something different. He don't got that yet.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was popping it with you that night, he showed that he can do it though.
For sure,
You
for
know what
sure.
I'm saying? Jazzy showed he can do this shit now.
Man, what? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what a
It's a
lot of
matter.
folks trying to do. They trying to show that they can rumble in the jungle with us, bro. You know what I'm talking about? They trying to show this. They trying to
Right,
show this, you know.
right.
Because we got the ball and we've been holding it so firm, everybody see, man, the internet, the artistry is going to the internet, going to the blogging world, going to YouTube space. If you can't stand up and do a 30-minute show, you ain't got it on the low. Let's keep it real. If you
You
can't
don't
stand up
think
and do a
Jazzy?
30-minute show in front of that phone, in front of that computer screen, you ain't really got it. I'm sorry,
Okay,
bro.
if you can't do a 30-minute show, you ain't got it.
You ain't got it, man. Cause you boring. That mean you boring. You ain't got nothing to bring to the table. If Dog was alive, you think he can do a 30-minute show live just on the computer and have the folks
Um,
entertained?
I think Dolph can, man. Dolph got good presence. Dolph got good. He looked good on camera. Every time I seen
Exactly.
shot on camera, he looked good on camera, man. He
But I'm gonna
spoke
keep it real.
well.
Dog can do it. But I
Yeah,
don't think Gotti can do it. I don't think Jesus can do it. By themselves, I don't think I can do it.
by themselves. And now that's a different ball game because what we do is different. I can get up here for an hour by myself, no dead air or nothing, and rock out. Everybody can't do that. Everybody
Well,
can't do that.
cause that man, you ain't you see they so used to preparation. A
Right,
lot of them
right,
folks
right.
can't do simple stuff. You know what I'm saying? Do the simple 30 minutes because they gotta preparate, like make sure they look in a certain type of way. They gotta feel a certain type of way. So they if it ain't a show and they just rapping a song, this preparation, this songs you rapping, this pre-recorded. Us coming up
Mhm.
here freestyling 30-minute show just off the bat. Man, that's something major. Don't let nobody say it ain't.
Right, right, right. Cause we almost at the hour mark now. We 12 minutes to an hour right now. You
Mm.
know, with no whole bunch of nothing really. We talked on the other show, and then we dropped the thumbnail and re-dropped the new show right quick, that fast. We finished
Hmm.
up that hour, and then we started a whole nother hour that quick.
And I ain't
You know
even
what I'm
know
saying?
we've been on this jump for an hour. I just know
Oh yeah,
it's real hard felt, and I ain't playing with it. It's real hard today. It's a real hard felt day, man. You
I'm
know
gonna
what
drop the
I'm saying?
link in the chat, man, so these people can
Yeah, pop up.
anybody
It's a
want to get
lesson
up
to
here.
be learned in this situation. And I'll come back with y'all tomorrow with that lesson because I gotta really sit on it. I gotta really think on it. I gotta really see what's up, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's a lesson to be learned out of every situation. I ain't
Right.
calculate this situation, but I am though. I am
Okay. Okay.
for real.
Right.
It's
Right. It's a
crazy,
lesson
bro.
to be learned in everything that happened in life.
For real, for real. So now I gotta go back and really go look at all our messages. You know what I'm talking about? And I gotta calculate because I know I want the chosen one, but I gotta put my power to use though. I can't just be out here
Okay.
talking that shit if I ain't out here walking that shit. For real, man. It's bigger than I can see. It's bigger than
Yeah, we
I
gotta
can
find out what the truth was about what happened. That's like the last piece of the puzzle for us to actually put the facts on the board. What happened to the man? You know what I'm saying? So we'll
see.
definitely get that information because that stuff coming out in the next couple of hours now. Right now, people who know people close to the situation, you know, they don't want to be the one to put it on the board because I guess the family and you know it just don't nobody want to be the first one to say what happened until these people get a chance to put it out there the way they want it out there.
Exactly.
But as soon as I find out, it's coming out. I promise you that because I'm a journalist and this is what I do. So my people are already, dropping little breadcrumbs. And as soon as I get the whole story, yeah, I'm a definitely pop it.
For sure.
It'd only be right for me to do that because, you know what I'm saying? The real Atlanta legend, man. This ain't no joker, you know what I'm saying? Attaboy wasn't no joker, man. This is a real guy, man. This was a real guy. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no made-up character. Just because he was rapping and stuff. He wasn't no made-up character. He's a real guy, man. You know what I'm saying? From the city with the real city swag for real. He was real ATL, man. For real. They hurt his career a little bit too because, he didn't cross over properly as far as, he didn't make that next move to Hollywood. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, Stan G.
Exactly, man. Because
He come straight from the streets and he kept it street.
Yeah, so he was still thugging, man.
Right, he was still thugging. But not in a bad way, though. That's just who he was, but he never did make that Hollywood move to, get his brand turned all the way up like he's supposed to. And I think this was what he was about to do, talking to you, talking to Big Bang. You know what I'm saying? I think he was seeing all the possibilities of what it could be. Because, he's 42 years old, so the rapping pretty much, it is what it is. It's over with pretty much for that now.
Yeah, he was finna move on. He was finna transition to another line.
Right. He had the voice, and you know what I'm saying? All he needed was a little help, rocking with you, rocking with Big Banks, cause showing the ropes, and he could have started his podcast career.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Being a voice on the internet, you know what I mean? Man, shouts out to Attaboy, man.
Wow.
Man, shouts out to the whole city of Atlanta, man. We lost the real one today, man. We lost a major figure, you know what I'm saying, in our community. Because we represent these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? When I type Stan G name in and Jazzy Faye that day, I ain't even tell you this story, Stan G. They pulled up your name as the voice of the streets.
For real, man.
Mm-hmm.
The streets, man.
They pulled up Stan G name as the voice of the streets, man. So y'all seeing what it really is, man. You know what I mean? And that's a hard one.
I can't lie about this, bro. I've been around them all, the big, the small.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I've been around them all, man. And it's crazy by itself.
I'm talking about, man, that's crazy that I know you and you were the last person to really pop it with Attaboy on the internet, y'all. Like, that's crazy, Stan G.
It's crazy. Energy real, bro.
The energy is real, y'all. For real.
He ain't just talking this shit for real though.
Okay. We coming up on the last 5, 6 minutes, man. G, go ahead and give your closing thoughts on the whole situation, man.
Oh man, live every day like your last day, man. Live every day like your last day, man. Life too short to be holding grudges about nothing, man. About nothing at all, big or small, bro. You know what I mean? And I made sure I hashed it out with him before anything transpired bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because I was
Right.
living for this, I ain't dying for this. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what I'm standing on. I'm living for this, dog. I ain't dying for this at all. Real for real, man. And that was appreciate my you let me hold your platform down today, bro. You know what I'm saying? A major type of way. Even though I ain't got my platform, we still making it happen some type of way. For sure, for sure.
On the
Salute, my
game,
guy.
man. I appreciate you staying, G. Oh, man, the Memphis
Oh
Connect
my
in the building, man. I appreciate it staying, G, man. Hey, man, we
big
appreciate everybody in the chat, man, holding us down, man. We really appreciate y'all. We coming back tonight, man. We're going to keep putting this on the board, man, because this is, you know what I'm saying? This is a big loss today, man. Alley boy, man. This is a big loss today, man. For real, for real. We appreciate Stan G popping up, man, doing this thing, man, for the city, man. I appreciate it in a real way, man. Shouts out to everybody, man. Appreciate it, man. My co-host did not pop up and read my check today, man. We're gonna put it in a paper. She don't stop playing. Shouts out to the Fly with Dreads, man. For Splash Splash in Traffic, I'm Ted Turner. This is Ellenwood Studios TV. We report the news. Take off, twin. What up, big boy?
See, I can promise you laying with someone else don't make me bitter. I left you alone and you should hate who you see in the mirror. I fell off the cliffhanger, I'm back, I'm elastic. Recycle these hoes, separate trash from the plastic. Forgiving you is iffy, that betrayal hit below the belt. Dreams of being a future doctor's why I had to stitch myself. You thought you gon' break me, baby, all it did was make me bend. Drowning for your love so long, my dumb ass learned this how to swim. I just kept swimming, I just kept swimming. These days you see me winning, just kept swimming, just kept swimming. You don't know what you're missing. Since you left, I done bought bottles, call up them thirsty hoes. Empty cup, don't pour me no more lies, I drink enough of those. Nowadays I'm a draft pick, you still leave me on the bench. I trained all my weakest skills, I'm healed and now it's heaven sent. Grateful you're no longer here, you can't reap my blessed hoe. You so doubting all my dreams and all you did was stress me, hoe. You love to manipulate, lies as the tactic. You got a new family and that's just me being sarcastic. My new nigga say Simon says lay me down. He gon' eat that pussy, he been chasing me all over town. Flashbacks to us kissing, daydreaming, wake up, it's over now. I wish you the worst for me, you'll never get no closure now. I say fuck you with my chest with all caps on my keyboard. Took the high road daily, so why my feelings ignored. Your text been delivered, unsent feature, you the shady type. Life gon' keep on moving, I still hope you never win a life. Maybe I'm still mad, my friends say I'm in my feelings. I pray for you every night, you still turn to a villain. You try to chase after that, now look at you, you broken. I cracked all these empty areas, your mind still can't open. I just kept swimming, I just kept swimming. These days you see me winning, just kept swimming, just kept swimming. You don't know what you're missing. Avion has his own star, never forgotten. I know that means nothing to your conscience, you got options. Red flags flutter, I was blind that you was toxic. I believed in you and my big brother told me stop it. I felt like we're friends and family, for you I would go to war. Knowing I lost allies in the battle hurt me to the core. It's too late to tell them they were right, I'm too prideful. Accusing them of hating you, I thought that they were spiteful.
Man, shouts out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all being in the building, man. Shouts out to the Lady Fly with Dreads, new co-host for Splash Splash in Traffic. I'm Ted Turner. This is Ellenwood Studios TV. We report the news. What up, big boy news? My partner. Appreciate you staying, G, for pulling up.